Hi, Aries. Welcome to your weekly forecast for November 11th through the 17th. We got some big energies coming in this week. See what's happening for you with this deck here for the week. And then we're going to pull nature, spirit message for you with our tree deck there. I'm going to jump right on in here and see what's going on. As always, if you like the cards I'm using, if you're like me, you like to collect cards, I always have the information for the decks in the description. I always include which decks I'm using. Let's see what's going on now for my darling Aries friends. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What is in the week ahead for you? Here is your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, darlings. Let's do it. A little pumpkin stand. Monday, Tuesday, you have the wheel. This is good, and I'm going to turn the lights up in just a second here so you'll be able to see the card better. You have the wheel. So when the wheel comes up, this is about energy flowing and energy moving. Okay, now Monday, Tuesday is when we're going to be in that full moon energy because the full moon is on Tuesday night. It's a full moon in Taurus. So, Aries, this is telling us that based on your reaction to this energy, like you're hitting the ground running. Something is moving forward for you. So, you may have over the weekend prior to this reading been going through some release. It's almost as if maybe your release is out of the way and you're already going into action. You're already ready to go. Something is moving forward. The wheel is a major arcana card. So major arcana cards come up at significant crossroads, significant changes that are happening. And this Taurus full moon combined with the Mercury retrograde energies that we've been having are going to bring permanent changes in our personal life, our home life, like in our physical satisfaction, things of that nature. So it looks like you're like full force, like you're ahead of the game. Like you're out of the gate, you're hitting the ground running in terms of some goals or some progress that's being made. Some of you may have had a very trying time the couple of weeks prior. Maybe the energies were affecting you in terms of releasing at that time. But as the full moon is coming in, you guys are going. Like you guys are going. And the wheel tells us that something that felt blocked or something that felt stuck is now unstuck. It's unblocked and it's moving forward very quickly. It's moving forward very fast and it's moving forward in a way where you are making progress. You are achieving. You are getting the things that you are meant to receive. Okay. So your Wednesday, Thursday card here is Six of Spells. It's a good week to be you, Aries. Six of Spells is victory. How cute little dragon here. Aww. Aww. Okay. So you have Six of Spells, which is going to be, in traditional tarot, victory. Overcoming obstacles. Succeeding. Getting the prize, so to speak. So some of you are going to be, keep in mind, anytime you're in Six of Swords energy, you could have some haters. You could have some people who are looking on and who are, wanting to compete with you. That does happen in Aries. That has been an ongoing theme for you guys in your weekly videos where for the past few weeks, it was like, you're going to have to stand your ground. You're going to have to stand your ground. But for those of you that have been going through that process, this makes it feel like Wednesday, Thursday, you feel like whatever that kind of standoff energy or hater energy is, you're overcoming it. Like it's not blocking you. It's not preventing you from getting to where you need to be or doing what you need to do or continuing to shine, continuing to stand out. Six of Spells or Six of Wands can actually also be a card that's letting us know that you're being talked about in a positive way, or there's news spreading about you, like you're really beginning to make a name for yourself, things like that, things of that nature as well. So it's very victorious energy in the middle of the week, and it can manifest in terms of receiving a promotion or receiving some kind of a bonus or a job offer, or if you have a business, somebody might be talking about you in a positive way online, or writing an article about you, or something where you're getting attention, you're getting credit, you're getting recognition for the good work that you've been doing. Your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is Weaver of Spells. You got a lot of fire energy. Very fitting for you, Aries. So you're definitely in your fire energy this week. So Weaver of Spells is going to be what you might know in traditional tarot as the Queen of Wands. Okay? And this is, again, very victorious energy, but it has to do with creating opportunities. It has to do with, you know, taking charge of a situation, being in control. A lot of the times when I see Queen of Wands come up, it's a situation with a person who's like a really good employee. And they work really hard. They do a really good job, but they don't get enough credit. They don't get enough appreciation. And so something is happening in terms of like they wake up, they realize what they're bringing to the table, they realize what they have to offer, and they're tired of it. They're like, I'm tired of, you know, busting my back, making other people rich. It's time for me to use my gifts, my talents, my abilities in a way that benefits me. So they either begin going for much higher jobs, or they will go and they'll start a business for themselves. They'll do something to put their talents to use in a way that's like they're really ready to receive, and they're not going to, you know, tolerate less than. And that shift ends up happening very quickly because they're very driven, like they're very determined to make this happen. So I really feel like some of you are getting a chance to move away from a bad situation where you felt taken advantage or taken for granted. You're having a chance to get out of that situation, and by the end of the week you're in this victory feeling, but you're feeling like you have your power back, or you're feeling like you're yourself again. Aries, some of you have been dealing with circumstances or situations that caused you to lose your fire or made you kind of forget who you were, right? Like there may have been this very ambitious, very alive, very determined, very confident part of you that was beginning to diminish. It was beginning to go out, but you're finding that part of you again, and you're coming into that power again, that strength. So it's very positive energy in this way. Also, for some of you, it could be that what's happening is you are being exalted to a higher level in some way. I do feel for some of you, I don't focus too much on like relationship stuff, but I do feel for some of you this is in a relationship situation where you're leaving someone, and as you're leaving them, they're coming back like, no, like you're the one, and they might be making some kind of a big like a big show for other people. Like, Aries is the one for me. I'm crazy about Aries. Aries is my guy. Aries is my girl. You know, whatever. Like, they might be claiming you, or they might be like shouting to the world, or like say you felt really jealous, or you felt really like other people were after them, or they were spending time with other people. They may be making it very public, and they may even be telling that other person like, look, like I'm with Aries. Like, I'm not with you. I'm with Aries. So again, I don't focus too much on relationships in these readings, but some of you may have something like that coming up where you're removing yourself from the situation. You're like, look, you know, I'm not an option on the menu. You're into me or you're not. And the second you're doing it and you're walking away, they're like, oh, no. Like, you know, I will make it very clear to everyone, I want to be with you. So again, that's just kind of coming up for some of you. We're going to go ahead and see what's happening for you guys with your spirit message or nature message for the week for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And again, guys, I really encourage you to watch your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some weeks those are going to resonate with you more than others. And the card that is coming up for you is Eastern Cottonwood. So again, I really encourage you to take a look at the picture and see what's jumping out at you, what it symbolizes for you, what it makes you think of. I see this little small tree that seems to be being blown by the wind, but if you look at the way those branches are moving, it looks like a strong wind, but it looks like it's holding up, like it's doing all right. It seems pretty resilient. So that's the message I'm taking from it, Aries. There may be a lot of big changes. There may be a lot of big things that are happening, but you're standing your ground. You're not being pushed aside. You're not being, you know, kind of like even shaken by it. You're good. You're in this good energy. You're not even worried about it. And you're able to stay strong. So the creator of this deck says that this is a card that's going to be representing here wisdom. And this is going to be also a card that represents communication with higher power or supreme being. So receiving messages on the wind, blessings that are coming in for you. It says there is no division between you and all the other beings in the world, whether you consider them to be living creatures or inert things. Learn to connect with them, to appreciate and understand them, and to honor them. So this is about connection with the universe, connection with all beings around you. Very spiritual message. This is a sacred tree for the Sioux Native Americans. And they believe that the leaves were perpetually rustling in constant prayer to the Great Spirit. So very, very like communication, messages from Spirit. Blessings, things of this nature. So cottonwood leaves are used to treat inflammation and to relieve pain. And the stem from a decoration of the bark, stems, and leaves can cure snake bites. So whatever poisons have been ailing you, there might be some healing that's coming in, right? Inflammation might be something that some of you are experiencing. Maybe there's going to be an improvement for you in inflammation, but overall, it could just be meaning that there's going to be something is being calmed, something is being soothed, some aggravation in your life is going to be soothed and calm. Maybe people were very jealous of you. They were like, sending that poison your way, those little snake bites in that way, but this is going to be soothing or healing those snake bites. So I kind of feel energetically there's a healing coming in for you. And again, it's just kind of going to like you're still standing. You're not knocked down. And a lot of you are going to be receiving messages from your higher self, your higher power from Spirit that is going to be aiding you and guiding you along. The energies right now are very big energies. And so for that reason, guys, when I did the November love reading, Spirit asked me to channel, or Spirit guided me to channel. So I really encourage that you encourage you to watch the November love readings, even if you're happily single and you're not looking for anyone, or even if you're happily in a relationship and you're not too worried about what the readings say because you're like, my relationship is good. Even if that's the case, I encourage you to watch November love readings simply because it's a channeled message. So there's going to be a lot in there that you can apply in other ways as well. And I do feel very guided to do another channeled message for the Taurus full moon, which I'll be posting either Monday or Tuesday. So if you haven't already subscribed and hit notification, go ahead and do so. And you'll get a notice when the channeled message for the Taurus full moon is up. And if you'd like to book a private reading, go ahead and click on the Calendly link in the description of this video, and it will take you to the scheduling page. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Wishing you the very best. Take care.